just hilarious. For those that don't know who she is, she's a Black comedian, Black woman comedian. She's been a comedian, well known, I think, probably going as far as back as 2016, 2015,
Gonna stand up
2014. I
for
don't know, but
us.
like she had her
Who
come
the
up on
fuck stand?
Instagram back when Instagram was really good and wasn't just reels and whatnot. So, there was a lot of those Instagram comedians. So she had her come up there. And yeah, but this is like a Black woman that has been compared to trans women, that has been accused of being trans, that has been accused of being a man and all these things and whatnot. And she randomly, long story short, there was libs of TikTok, of course, had taken a clip from a trans woman that, and by I just sent the link to you, but before you play the video, but that's her responding to the libs of TikTok clip. But essentially, libs of TikTok went to a trans TikToker, took her clip from 2 years ago that was talking about how women cis women don't own periods or womanhood, because they were that trans woman was Black trans woman was defending trans men and non-binary people from someone that was being transphobic to them, like excluding them in the discussion in periods, etc. So yeah, so that was the discussion that was being had, and so they were pulled out of context, and libs of TikTok had their whole narrative that they clipped together and edited it, and they blasted that, and then you got a lot of the hope taps, and the low vibrational Black folks from the Black community, the ignorant, the trans folks, the homophobes, all we know which types we're talking about. They chimed in, no context, they don't even care, so immediately pushing like libs of TikTok and have no care, they don't even like know who that is. It's like they're over here, like attacking CRT, etc. But then, like the second transphobia comes out, like, oh, we're on board on that. The same people that was pushing all this anti-CRT messages and all these other things that we're not for. But when it comes to punching in on Black trans women, that's what they're down for. So basically,
So a
she
lack of
switched it.
intersectionality again strikes
A hundred
again.
percent, yeah. So she started the dog pile. Then everyone else chimed in. And then my trans mother T.S. Madison spoke up. Then Tasha K got involved in doxed her, exposing her passport with her with her dead name or old name on it, because it expired in 2019, that passport, so it had her dead name in it, so they were calling her dead name. This escalated to other just it just was a lot of bigotry, and it was back, they were just going after Black trans women after Black trans women that were speaking up on it, and they were just over it. So it was like on like the catalyst, it was like the week before like cis, so like the whole cis discussion that happened last month. So
Let's
yeah.
view this video. Let's view this Jess video so that
Okay,
our
yeah.
audience can get a better idea of this. All right, let's see. Gonna stand up for us. Who the fuck stands up for us? And us, I mean women, real women, biological women, women who were born with all the parts that you guys wish that you were. When does the delusion stop? What is the difference between you and someone who has been diagnosed to be mentally insane? What's the only difference is you don't have a straitjacket on. Stop talking out your fucking ass. Wake up. How are you projecting your anger on real women? Because we are the gatekeepers. We are the gatekeepers for periods. We the only one that fucking bleed, honey. We the only ones that can give birth. We make y'all people. We make y'all. Y'all come from us. You can't be us. You will never. You're chasing something you'll never ever get. You'll never be that. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
that was
I'm speechless.
that
I'm
was just the
I'm
start.
I am literally speechless after that. I
Oh
that is
yeah, they
that
went to their
was
Olamide Alluring too. Like Olamide Alluring spoke up. They was popping everyone. Everyone was getting it. Everyone was getting the smoke. So I'm making a video on this. Like, so I'm glad I was able to like bring this conversation up because it's like a precursor to my actual video that I'm hoping to like have pieced together by next weekend. But
That was
yeah,
that
like
was crazy. Like
yeah,
that was so raw, like just raw bigotry. Just like woof. It was man.
yeah. To say trans women should be in straitjackets. The only difference is we're not in straitjackets. It's insane. It's honestly insane. And it's like when I'm telling you, when I type in that situation on YouTube, I'm only getting people with her opinion, with her perspective, with her politics, both black men and women, and it's enraging. So I feel like on YouTube I'm like the only person who's gonna piece together chronologically how this went down, all the escalation, the whole breaking down the whole ideology of it all, and just like they're
Listen, yeah,
dogpiling. Mind you,
you are the person, right? Like I mean, embrace it. You are that person. We need you. We need you out here.
no, thank you. No, thank you. I just feel like it's a conversation that needs to be had, and I just feel like I have seen like some people that are like saying like they're grateful for like black cis women that are speaking up, and I am so appreciative of that for those that are. But I want to be real. Let me be 100% real. As a black trans woman, the majority of cis black women are not speaking up on trans folks. They're laying amongst the same, and I can't say the N word, but they're saying the same bed with the same black men that would beat on a trans woman, that would misgender us, that would be transphobic to us, while they say like, "Oh, we've been allies to you, so how dare you disrespect us?" It's like, well, what you consider as allyship is not allyship to us. Like, how dare you like be like you revoking your allyship that was never allyship, and the fact that like you, because a lot of them are self-appointed allies, so it's like you guys, a lot of them just tolerate us, but the second we use the term like cisgender, they immediately, I'm man this, I'm he him, I'm sir, all these things, and it's just like you guys go straight to that bigotry so fast. I'm a punk so quickly, a punk the second I just like try to teach y'all some intersectionality. So it's very insane. Like I quote tweeted one tweet about it, about one of the trans women they went after, which was very ironic because the person, one of them, I mean, they were going after black trans woman after black trans woman, and this one in particular, I don't remember her name exactly, but I remember I was 15 and my mom, because she had like a Facebook call with this trans woman, was trying to get advice about me when I was a trans youth in high school. So so it was like a very 2020 hindsight to see like them go after her. And I'm like, oh damn, like because a lot of the actions we're over it, and they're I'm nicer about it than them. Like they're tearing them up. They're keeping it very real. They are not coddling no feelings, but I'm gonna give an academic breakdown. I'm gonna definitely like tone police or something because I know how I feel. That's the way I would talk about this with the cameras off. Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
but
100%.
I'm gonna say that now. But yeah, it's insane. Like, and at the end of reality, it's like the most cis black women are turfs. A lot of them immediately will use the same rhetoric, like limiting themselves to like this to their body parts and whatnot, but yet like get mad when like they think we're calling them birthing people, but yet you use the same logic and talking points and
I
whatnot. It's
did
like,
notice that. I did notice that. I was like,
so I'm
yeah.
a really I'm a dig into it. All right, it's been it's very like, and it's like they'll say like they're like defending and gatekeeping womanhood. Like if you cared about womanhood, you would have been there fighting for Roe v. Wade when they're taking away your rights. But no, you're not. You would have been voting in your own. If you're not voting for president, you at least vote for your damn state. Vote for who's in your pseudo council, who's running, and all these other like you don't even like. There's just so much. There's so much that goes into this, but it's just like it's pissing me off that you know this is the type of rhetoric that has been like even like in my video, like the same week that George Floyd was murdered, Iana Dior, a black trans woman, was dogpiled by upwards to 30 black people because she got in a car accident, and these black cis women demanded her to give them money, which is illegal. You go through insurance. And because she said no, they jumped her. And her defending herself from a 5 black cis woman beating on her got her dogpiled by upwards to 30 black people. Because they were black people. When I saw the video, we were all black people. and it's immediately like, this is a man hitting a woman. No, you're not about to beat and bash on me. And also, she was built like me. Well, I'm 114 pounds. Okay. I think she was like 120. But still, like skinny, petite girl, 5'6", 5'7", beating on her like mob of like people. And this is insane. So it's just like, this shit is killing us. This transphobia that they have is killing us. It's getting us
It does
murdered.
kill.
So
Transphobia kills. That's right. And like, but I just want you to know, like, the work that you're doing, the insights that you're sharing, the fact that you've come on here, you've made yourself vulnerable and share your stories and your work that you've done, the fact that you're putting out your video essays is valuable. And it's even though it's not the solution, it's what leads to a solution. So you are what we need, and I'm just grateful that you are willing to just go through this process and the sacrifice that it takes in order to actually do this work, the emotional toll, the spiritual toll, the energy and the time. So I'm grateful, and I just like, you probably don't get a lot of gratitude from people. So I just want to make sure I express it to you and like say that like the work you're doing is invaluable, and you are recognized by people out here.
thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. I I don't know, like I said, like I'm a Black trans woman, so like I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it candid. I don't have time to hold hands. Like I'm not expected to live past 30. I'm expected to die by 30. So this is, the reality is like I said, like transphobia is it's killing us. It's getting us murdered. That turf rhetoric, the same rhetoric they used against trans athletes is used against Black trans women against in the within the Black community. It's sad. It's sad, really, even with my own family and my mom's side. They'll say she, her, they'll say my name, Nikki, in front of me. But when I'm not there, they're using my dead name. They're using my wrong pronouns. Like it's something as simple as that can lead to, you know, something deadly, them, me defending if I were to defend myself against me getting jumped by cis women that find out I'm trans. And then also because, I am super thin. I've never worked out in the gym before. Like I said, I'm 114 pounds and I'm 5'7". If someone were to beat on me and cause bodily harm to me, like I'm very vulnerable. Like I have the same fears as cis women walking at night. Like I am men, cis men, can physically, and even some trans men can physically overpower me, and some cis women especially too. Like I am so. But the whole idea, if I were to defend myself, and people would say, "You're a man, how dare you?" and then they dogpile me and jump me because me, a petite, skinny trans woman, is defending myself. It scares me, and it's something that I've heard all my life from my Black side, that like you can never punch a woman, hit a woman. It's like, you think trans women want to just attack cis women? Like they're defending themselves, and a lot of y'all, like you think you can just put your hands on them because you think they're man, and even that thing, like you can't put your hands on no one no matter what gender there is. Like how dare you? But the whole idea that you think you can just be abusive and
Yeah,
physically harm
the
trans
layers to
women,
that.
yeah, and think you could physically harm us and expect us not to defend yourself. Like no, like I'm sorry, bitch, you hit me, bitch, I'm beating your ass, and that's it.
I
You
think a
will get a
couple people in
chair.
Montgomery figured out that truth
No,
as
yeah, I
well.
was reckoning. I was like, I will have a folding chair. Don't come at me with that. So, so yeah, that's the reality we're in. It's really sad. So I'm really dig into that video. So I have, and it's crazy because I have two trans videos, like Black trans center videos. So like this one is going to be like, about like the difference of treatment and like when I
Yeah.
get the same amount of support. But then like because all this was breaking while I was on like a little mini vacation, like a 3-day trip, it was going down. So I was like, damn, I can't even like work on this. I'm over here on a trip. So I'm
Hey,
barely getting to
listen,
that
there's
now.
transphobia is not going anywhere, unfortunately, right now. So, like, I mean, you've
No,
got plenty
no.
of time, but like,